to another edition of HypoBrew. This is actually a grain to glass edition. A couple weeks back I actually tried a cinnamon milk stout. I thought to myself, you know what, I would really like to make this very sweet and smooth. So I decided to make a sweet cinnamon oatmeal stout. So how did I do it? For my grain bill I used 7 pounds of Maris Otter, 1.5 pounds of 120L crystal malt, used a pound of flaked oatmeal. Actually, I just picked that up from the grocery store. 12 ounces of black barley. I also wanted it to be a little sweet, so I added a pound of lactose. Now for bittering, all I used was a half an ounce of Fuggles at 60, and then an ounce and a half of Fuggles at 45. At 15 minutes, I dropped in my wort chiller. Then at 10 minutes, my Irish moss. And finally at 5 minutes, I dropped in 3 cinnamon sticks. I chose to use an Irish ale yeast, which is White Labs 004, with a yeast starter that I used from when I washed it in a previous batch. My original gravity was 1032, and after 2 weeks when I kegged it, the final gravity was 1012, which gave me an ABV of 5.25. Now to taste this. Well, it's certainly smooth, and actually, as you can see, there's some lacing going on here, which is actually very impressive. The smoothness came from the oatmeal. It's actually very, very sweet too. It's almost like drinking soda, pretty much like a real thick soda. No cinnamon flavor whatsoever. So next time if I were to do this, I would at least double the amount of cinnamon that I'm using, or maybe throw it in a secondary. But I really just wanted to take care of this in one primary fermentation. Don't forget, you can subscribe to my WordPress blog, which I have the link down below, and make sure to make any comments you so choose, that I'll make sure to answer them. Once again, thank you so much for my edition, or this edition, of Grain to Glass HypoBrew.